I'm 47 and stopped wearing makeup because it makes me look older and it sits in all my fine lines. I ended up switching to Korean skincare. Hi, my name is Larissa and I've been a makeup artist for 10 years. I'm doing day 17 of my challenge/series where you ask your makeup or skincare related question and I answer it in a video. So this is super common with all of my clients, probably from like 35 and up. They just like stop wearing makeup. They don't like how it settles in their fine lines, emphasizes texture. So I've got a couple tips that can hopefully help. So the number one thing, which you're already doing, is you switched your skincare, which is amazing. That's what I always suggest is number one, you're using hydrating products, you're using chemical exfoliants, AHA, BHA, add a retinoid in there to help with anti-aging, help with hyperpigmentation, that kind of stuff. You want to use a serum that's going to plump the skin, and that's where we start because that's always our base layer. And the more even you can get your skin tone overall, it doesn't even really matter age, the less product you're going to have to use, which overall is going to be beneficial. So we're also going to switch out our products. If you're using something that's like super heavy, super full coverage, you're going to want to switch to lightweight products or like tinted sunscreens, tinted moisturizers. You can also do something called pinpoint concealing, which where you're just going to place concealer on just like the little areas that you might need it and then kind of blend that out. We're going to want to use products that are anti-aging, that have skincare incorporated in them, that have maybe some blurring kind of properties to them. It Cosmetic has a whole line. I love their stuff, like absolutely love it. Charlotte Tilbury has powders and stuff, and they have skincare now going into a lot of their makeup products. And we're going to use less powder or switch out our powders altogether. So you're going to want to look for something that is called a hydrating powder if you still want to set your makeup. And you're going to use very minimal powder. So Laura Mercier has a hydrating powder. e.l.f. has one. Like there's a whole bunch on the market. They're either pressed or they're loose. They're baking or setting powders, and a lot of them have blurring properties to them. So when you're applying your powder, maybe just apply it to like the center of the face. You're gonna go in with like your little powder puff, put it in your powder, take it, put it on the back of your hand a couple times. This evenly distributes the product and takes off very excess. Use less than what you think you need. And once you put it on, you're gonna wanna go in after a couple minutes with like a hydrating setting spray. Hydrating setting spray basically breaks down the product to look more like skin, and it's also gonna make your makeup last a lot longer. So I hope those tips helped. I am working on a masterclass that I'm going to be doing for how to apply makeup to mature skin, probably in the next couple weeks. But again, it's all using less and being really strategic in what you're using and how you're placing the product. Definitely as we age, I like to use less, but I have a lot of veining on my face, so I end up using thinner layers of but different formulations of different products. So I'm still going to get the skincare benefit in there, the coverage that I want, but I'm going in with less product, lighter layers, and I want it to look like skin. Another thing you can use is just your fingers to apply certain products, or a damp beauty sponge after you've applied it. Basically, this just goes in and kind of picks up anything that could be a little bit excess. That's another tip that I love to use to kind of make skin look like skin. Anyways, I hope those tips help. Thank you so much for your question.